and so will the next one. Campello versus Stone.
Ooh.
Already spoke to Stone the other day. I mean, well, earlier I went to get some drinks and he said he was dry heaving. He was all over it. He was feeling
oh,
feeling
boo-hoo. I'm feeling for him. Boo-hoo. I'm in the top 4 and I still have to sell.
Well, he's got minimum two more heats to sell. He's got this one and then either a winner's or a loser's
How
final.
much would you pay to have 2 more heats to sell this time of the day?
Pay a lot. I think a lot of people would love to be in this final. Although actually, I'd say a lot of people would probably like to watch this final more than they'd like to be in it. This is going to be interesting stuff. What can Campello deliver? He delivered everything he had in the last one. I'd be interested to see. We know Jager's got the double, but we haven't seen him bust one out yet. It's how he broke his foot last time. Is it a bogey move for him? I've seen him in Oz this winter.
I'm a witness. I witness. He's landing them. Some big ones sometimes, but it's not the easiest of conditions, but I'm pretty sure he's going to try to go for it.
Yeah,
unless he's too tired to continue.
It looks tricky at the moment. We've seen the double experts even struggling, but Campello starting off from the beach full speed. Stone riding just jagging a backside hack here, but Campello's lining up. Here we go.
Oh my God, that
beautiful
was
double.
Awesome.
Spots it, lands perfectly, while Jager rips up an inch-high shore break, but I'd say rips it up. He's just tore the hell out of it. I don't think it's going to be a big wave score. Meanwhile, Campello was owning it in the air and just landed a perfect double.
That was
off
a sick
the beach.
double.
The top doublers seem to do that. First run, get it out of the way, 9 points at least in the bag.
Oh, and
big one-footed
back loop
backy,
in the
maybe
back.
1 foot hand.
We didn't see, probably 1 foot.
Can't see on the screens, all your screens, but it was definitely, there was one limb off. Maybe 2. Could have been a hand, could have been a foot, could have been both. Or it could have been a no-handed, but I'm pretty sure if you don't go that high on the no-handers, they seem to go a bit lower. We have had some upsets today. And we've had Leon Jamer going out early in the first round.
So
our top 10 rider already going down to the giant killer. Moritz Mauk, he took down Danny Bruce last year, upset his whole year. Will he do the same for Leon? This is Campello having a good day at the moment, looks in fine form, and he's already stuck a 9.12 double in the face of Jager Stone. Jager getting 4.62 for that wave. Showed some good skills. Jager likes riding up here, but the wave just isn't big enough with the swell we've got. So it's a shame, because here is for better wave riding. It's a more cross-shore direction.
Exactly.
That's where you want to ride. But the boys are being forced down to ride the other, well, down the bunker sort of way with a bit of a mixture of lumps all over the place. They can line up, and we should start to have a pushing tide soon, and we might see these waves pick up a little bit. Jager Stone just pushing out some waves. He needs to get on the jumps, though. I suggest he gets busy with the doubles, because he's already down 1 double. 9.12 to make up. I think we just saw a massive jump from Campello. I didn't see the end of it.
Oof.
I think it might have been a 1 foot, 1 hand forward.
Forward, might have been. Oh no, missed it.
Well, we'll wait and see. It was definitely a forward rotation. Could have been a table forward. We won't quite know until it comes up on the judges. If it comes up as a forward, I'm pretty sure it's a 1 foot, 1 hand forward, and that'll make for a hell of a good shot from the bunker. And no doubt, I think we've got all the photographers down there. Simon Crowder's down there, Fishbowls are down there, JC will be around somewhere, John Cyril from WinMag, or Plunge Mag is down there as well. I think we've got everyone. We've got Surf, German Surf here. So it would have been such a shame not to get this competition in. So it's so good to get it on the last day. We've starved everyone of action the whole week. Tabletop off the lip from Campello. He's got another little section here. What's he going to do on this? Backside hit.
Okay, so Jager didn't go for any jumps yet? Or is it just the score is not coming through?
I don't think he's done any jumps yet, or not much anyway. He's still trying to jag this wave that he wants. He wants to get the wave in the bag, but he's not finding much at the moment. And that's the problem when Pozo gets like this. If you get sucked into finding the wave and you don't find it, you waste a lot of time. Again, same thing can happen with the jump. When you're looking for that double or you're looking for a specific jump, you can waste a lot of time running in and out. You just got to take what you're given, I suppose, and that's what Ricardo Campello has done so far. Already on 18.62 points.
Yeah, already on 18.62. That's still 6 points behind what he got in his last heat.
We just had from Duncan Coombs, said I think maybe everyone should just go and cut their foot open if this is how they sail. Absolutely ridiculous.
Saying that, my sailing improved since I crashed my foot, so maybe there's something to it.
I think it's something to do with Campello getting kicked off Neil Pride, JP.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be something to do with it. He's got new sponsors and a whole new attitude, as the Neil Pride old video from
Maybe that's what he
Polycat
needed.
used to
Maybe
say.
it's something he needed as well for him to motivate himself.
Oh my God, yes. He's already scored more points, 9.12. What did he do on that wave?
I don't know.
He absolutely destroyed it, whatever it is. I must have been too busy talking and not looking at the waves, but he must have got a frontside 3. We keep missing a few of the cameras.
So he's already on
another
20
one. That's a frontside 3 right there.
So 26 points already.
He means business. Neil Pride, if you're watching this, he'd be shaking his head now thinking that's the one that got away.
Yeah.
They lost Costa this year, which doesn't seem to be such a problem. But they've already lost their Pride riders, JP riders. Lost one in the first round, Leon Jamer. Not ideal conditions, let's say that. But still, they lost him in the first round. They lost Swift in the second round. And their ex-riders are pushing on. Especially this one. He's looked a different person again. We said about Victor Fernandez looking different, but I thought Campello just looks fired up this year, like he's got a point to prove, like he wants to show a few people maybe.
Yeah, and I think nothing motivates him better. He likes a bit of positive motivation, I think. He doesn't like to be told off. And beating Costa, I think that's something that gives you that extra boost of energy, so he wouldn't be sitting on the beach complaining he's tired for sure. He'd be like, I want to go out there, and he's showing it.
Now, this is ridiculous. He is just on fire at the moment. Ridiculous. I'm so glad. You've got no idea how glad I am the competition has kicked off today. I got knocked out in the first round, so definitely not for my sailing, but just to get windsurfing on the that's what he does. It's all or nothing. That was a 1 foot, one-handed back loop, but unhooking halfway.
Wow, looks like the boom gets stuck to his fingers. I hope he's alright.
What a nightmare. But he's already on 26 points out of 30. I mean, there's not a lot left to go, is there? He's only missing a few, but he just needs that one-footed, one-handed, 1 foot, one hand forward, scoring 7.88, and I thoroughly think that deserves it, if not more.
Yeah,
there's
if
no
more,
one else
I would say,
doing them.
if not more. If we're talking about adding points to no-handed back loops, we should definitely add points to one-handed, one-footed forwards that nobody else does. But Jaeger, on the other hand, not having a great heat. 462 for his wave, that's definitely not a score he would want to count, and no jumps at all coming through yet. I'm not sure if he jumped and it didn't come through, or...
I don't think he has. He doesn't like jumping unless he gets the wave. Whereas here in Posa, you really got to use that wind and the chop, really, to get some height. Campello can just do it off hardly anything, and he just goes so high, and that's where the forward rotations, you generate this power. The double, you kind of generate, the good guys kind of go up off the chop.
Yeah,
you know, they
generate
use that
momentum,
rotation speed to gain height. And the same with the forward, you know, the 1 foot, one hand forward. You're going forward, so you generally get height. Jaeger's got the stall forward. I'd imagine we'll see that.
6.5 minutes. That's about when Jaeger started putting together a heat when he was sailing against Alex.
Well, he did say he was knackered in the last round, and maybe just catching up with him a bit. But he is in the final 4, so I think if you'd have told him you're going to make the final 4, you're going to defeat this guy, you're going to do this, I think he'd be quite happy. But putting in a good wave here. He's already had a backside snap on that, not making the backside 360 he would have wanted. And I think we're going to see, nice tacker though, proper tacker, muscling it round, thought he'd lost it, but gained it back. This is a good wave. Really looks like he's trying to work the wave. There's no freestyle in his wave riding, as I say that. Flips around a little tacker, but still a proper turn tacker.
Yeah. That was a good wave from Jaeger.
Yeah,
now he just needs two jumps in 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, Campello absolutely, well, he's just looking ridiculous.
I mean, this is the highest scoring heat of the day, 26-12. Even
Costa out the little tweet there.
Costa heat was 24.88, I think.
24.88, yeah, and he smashed that with 26.12 and 9.12 on the wave. Also getting 1 foot, one hand forward, 7.88 and 9.12 on the double. Are we missing scores off here? I don't know. We've not had all the wave scores.
I don't know. It's
Maybe
pretty weird that we don't have one jump from Jaeger yet.
Well, I don't know what Jager's scoring. If it is 4.62, I don't think it matters anyway. With 26-12 to beat, I think we're going to see Ricardo Campello.
Well, no, we're still
already
waiting
in
for
the next
Jager
round.
for his last wave score to pop. But well, I think it's pretty fair to say that this one's going to
I think
Ricardo.
Costa's in the final. I think I know it's very early and I shouldn't write Jager off, but I just have that feeling. Oh, I take it back. We just heard it's the highest wave score of the day from Jager. We missed the first couple of turns, finished it really well.
So it has to be
Good
higher than
frontside
9-12
hatch.
then.
Yeah, so that must be massive
So,
score.
2 jumps, as I said.
Ricardo Campello out the back. Stalled double he wanted, but just goes for the single.
Come on, Jager, you just need 2 massive jumps in 4 minutes. You can do it.
Well, he needs to score at least 19 points on his jumps.
Oh,
Not 19, yeah.
19.
Not,
No, because his wave score is going to be 9 or 10.
sorry, 17 points.
10, so he's going to have to score 17 points on his jumps. So that's 8 something jumps, doable.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
and we
we've
just
the
lost
internet. Oh,
internet.
there we go.
Oh,
Jager Stone with a full arched back loop, proper arched. I mean,
one-handed, wasn't it,
it was
as
like
well?
the Brit. No,
Was
it
it?
wasn't.
No?
No, just arched back, fully laid out. Looked really nice, but overcooked it. We've lost our internet connection on our computer, but we can still see the action, so we'll carry on commentating. Oh, lovely backside tabletop from Campello there. Getting a little bit hung up, but a good turn, but falling off. Should he save his power? Does he know he's got that many points? But with Jager, with
I
that,
think he's going to be going on the wings of the wind, and he's going to be full of energy, I think. Not often do you get to the final in Pozo.
one-footed backy from Jager going down. There's a bird trying to get in on the action on the live stream. Doing his best anyway.
Those birds.
Get everywhere. Campello sticking his drone up yesterday in about 35 knots of wind.
Yeah,
Quite
took
impressive
off,
flying
apparently.
skills for a professional
Apparently took
windsurfer.
off at one point towards the
Ooh.
tornado.
Well, we've lost the live scoring at the moment, but it's safe to say now it's back again. There we go. That's more like it. Jager Stone with 18 points.
9.5 wave.
For the wave, so big score on the wave. Just his jumps letting him down.
All right, so he's got a 675 push table, but
He could come back into this.
Yeah.
He'd need quite a big score.
He
It
needs
would
a
need
double.
to be in the 9 range, I think.
come
to get
on, do
back
a
in
double.
this. Yeah, he needs the double. If he got a double, he would be right back in it with 2 minutes to go. We know he's got the double. I've seen him land a perfect double over in Coronation. So here we go. Watching Jager Stone out the back. Can he find that double? He knows he needs it, surely.
yeah,
He
and
must
he's
be
1
we
minute
go.
48.
Oh,
no,
no.
one-footed backy.
one-footed double kick even on the way down. That's usually a good scoring move. That will be his second scoring jump. Right. He's got a minute 30 really to get back in and nail a double. If that can improve on his
He's got enough-
6-7-5 push table, then he's in with a chance with a 9-point double.
Especially that this one-footed backy might be actually higher than his push table. You don't know because, I mean, better score. So he's got enough time to come in and just have one run on the way out and try a double. That's enough time because it's 1 minute 14 seconds.
Well, he needs to find a lot of points, actually. I'm just adding it up. He needs to find 12 points, and he's already got 175 for the backy. So that back loop he just did then will have to up his score anyway. Let's wait and see. He's going to... Oh, we've lost the scoring again. Very difficult to build the tension when we don't know the scoring, but someone tell him he needs to double. He's riding waves. No, he's not. He's jibing. 50 seconds to go. Are we going to see a Jager Stone double? Let's keep our eyes on Jager Stone. Campello going down the
seconds.
bunker. No, you do not need a pushy tweak. You need a big double, fella. You got 35 seconds. It needs to be in the 9-point range. We haven't had his
30
back loop
seconds.
scored yet. Needs to be a 9-point double. He's got Ricardo Campello downwind of him.
That's not nice.
That isn't good. That's not good for Jager's double. I don't think he's going to do that double on this run.
No, 20 seconds.
Oh, Campello needed it. I think Jager's tying around. He's knackered. He's, what do they say in Australia?
Nagging it, mate.
Bloody maggoted, mate.
He's maggoted,
bloody
mate.
maggoted. There we go. Ricardo Campello into the final, the first man in the final, and you would have to give him it after beating Costa. If he hadn't have made the final,
That would be just disappointing, wouldn't it?
Super disappointing.
I mean,
but
solid.
Jager Stone, solid on the wave, 9.5, highest wave score of the day. Campello 9.12, big wave scores in that heat. Stone just losing out on the jumping, and it was Campello's double that got him. So Jager needs to sort that double out. If he's going to take down one of the big boys, because he's got everything else in his locker. Just needs that double.